going to do a video blog this week. I don't really know what to talk about. So far I ran about, 2 miles today, 2.5 miles. A little chilly, beautiful day though. And this is Saturday, so there's usually a lot of people in the park. It's nice seeing people out here rather than being the only one and having to worry about bears. I guess I'll talk a little bit about my training. Right now I am currently training for a 5K turkey trot coming up next week, and trying to break 20 minutes. The closest I've come is 20:09, and so I got to cut that last 9 seconds off. So far in the training, about a week and a half ago, I ran the 5K in 20:09, so that doesn't help much. Gets me closer. I just hope that maybe adrenaline and race day will carry me through on that one. Usually you perform a little bit better in race day. And then last week, or 2 days ago, I did fartleks, which are basically just running a distance and just picking something out in the distance and just running fast towards it. Once you get there, slowing down to a jog until you pick something else in the distance and you jog to that, and then you run, jog until you get it. So I did a 5K worth of that on Thursday and did it in 21:30. So not bad. I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to do it in number 20. I just gotta make sure that I'm rested and fueled coming up to that day. That's going to be critical for that morning out. Hopefully it's a nice morning. Right now the forecast is sunny but cold, so I just got to make sure I dress right too. I'm also currently in competition with a friend of mine from Ohio. See who can run the most miles in 2011. Right now he's 20 miles ahead of me, so I got to pick it up. There's a month and a half left, and I got to start picking it up. So hopefully I'll put in about 5 to 7 today, and I'll be able to catch him by the end of the year. It seems like he's picking it up though, so I got to start picking it up as well. It's all done through Nike Plus online. It's a pretty cool feature. It tracks all your runs, and that's why I carry this thing on me all the time. It tracks how far I'm going. And then coming up, I know last week's blog I said I registered for the Rock and Roll USA DC Marathon. That's in March. I'm going to use that as a ramp up for the North Face Endurance Challenge, which is a 50-miler sponsored by Gore-Tex. That should be a fun one. It'll be my first 50-miler. It's definitely going to be intense, so I'll have about 2 months. We have 2 months between the marathon and the 50-miler. It's one of my favorite spots when I come by here. It's a pretty easy crossing, and it's just a nice, peaceful place. A few spots throughout the woods where, for some reason, whenever I'm running through, there always seems to be a few people out there. And nobody today, but this is one of those spots. And I don't know if it's just that people tend to linger here a little longer than usual, but definitely nice. Maybe I'll sit somewhere else and pick up from there. It's another one of my favorite spots. I talked about this in one of my past blog posts. I'm usually pretty happy to see one of these because it's kind of an opening in the woods. I feel a little safer. I don't feel so closed in by the woods, especially in the summer. In the fall, the woods are always much more open. You can kind of see into the woods. In the summer, everything gets grown over and it kind of closes in. All you can see is what's right in front of you on the trail. It's kind of a little eerie, knowing that there could be something not too far away from you that you just can't see. I didn't really want to come out here today. I woke up a little late. It's just a matter of, taking it one step at a time, I got up, that was the first step. Had my coffee, that was the second step. Started eating breakfast, that was my third step. Read something that was going to motivate me, that was my fourth step. Started stretching, that was my fifth step. Started getting my gear ready, that was my sixth step. And then I got out the door, and I was no turning back then.